Okay. Let's turn this up. Alright. Put this somewhere I can see it to make sure I don't lose you guys. It's nothing more annoying than having that shut off and not know about it. Alright, so, let's see. Not really sure where I left off last night. Fell asleep early. So I'm going to go check my shops, give you guys some time to get on the stream, and then we will figure out what map we're going to be dealing with today, or if we're just going to do the design challenge, because I haven't done that yet. If I have enough time. Yeah, we'll do the design challenge, because I got to get that done. Okay, come on. Let's go ahead and do the glass. Well, at least I got it all set up before I passed out. See if I can clear up some of this space. Yeah, okay, cool. Awesome. All right. See what we get pop up here. Alright, so I think we're gonna go ahead and prep that feed real quick, and then we'll get, okay, that's not feed, what the hell. How many did I have to prep? 47? Oh, 43. Okay, so I didn't totally screw it up. Okay. Once we get these done, I'll fill up my shops, and then we can get over to the design challenge. I think it's still open. And we're going to leave one open. Okay. Damn, I fell asleep really early. I didn't even get half the stuff I needed set up. I hate when that happens. Okay. Let's... Before we go to the design challenge thing, which I think is... Yeah, we got 17 hours left on it. Okay, so this here, you guys, I don't know if anybody here has purchased any of these casinos, but I really like this one here, and I was going to show it to you guys so you have an idea of what it looks like. I'll show it to you on the design screen. We're just going to pick up a little bit of wood, metal, and plastic before we go to the design screen, because I know I don't have any. And I need some. So usually those upgrades are pretty cheap. Pick up some sugar. Unfortunately, I haven't been doing a lot of the designing on the like getting real serious with it, because it doesn't seem to matter. You know, I put forth so much work and effort into some of these designs, and then have it be like, oh, that's 3 stars, and then somebody who doesn't hardly do anything gets 5. It's like, what? So yeah, it's a little ridiculous. What's this? I always try to look around people's cities, see if I find anything intriguing at all, which most of the time I don't. Be nice if a lot of more people would get into designing on their main map, you know. Okay. Let's go to the design menu here. Um, actually, yes. So the government buildings, I'll show you a couple of different things you could do. By government buildings, I assume you mean the like the mayor's mansion and your taxes and things like that. Because you can usually get your services down to where you're just doing Omega services. But I hate the government buildings as well. So what I do is I designated an area on my map specifically for the ones that you have to have out. So, for example, all of these departments of or HQs or whatever, these you can just put in storage. You don't have to have these out. These are freaking hideous. So I have all of these in storage, and then I usually keep the taxes, out where it's visible. But what I did was I tried to put the services and stuff all in this one little tiny back corner, and then just surround it with some trees or whatever. Um, this one here is another government building, but what I was going to do with it is over here I just have this Omega stuff, but what I usually do is I'll take like the tall buildings, because they can block stuff, and I can just put it, let's say, in front of the government building so you don't even see them. Usually I just use this back corner for um, the side upgrades or whatever, so that's why it's like that. But yes, they are annoying. They're hideous. The token tower, I could just hide over here, like that. The only reason I didn't was because I had health coverage in this area, so I kept it as a house. But honestly, I don't know what your map looks like and what you got going on, but just try to shove it back in a corner or an area where you don't use, and then maybe try to surround it with some animals or tall trees so that you can block off the majority of it. That's what I would do. Um, and then try to minimize as much as you can with the services required. The next thing is this storage, the city storage. Just for those of you guys who do not know this does have an invisible pollution square. So if you put this near your houses, it will drop your happiness 1%. If anybody here is maybe stuck at 99% happiness and you don't know why, that's likely the reason. Okay, so when you click on government, it highlights the few buildings that you have or whatever. The other problem too with these is that they're oddly shaped, right? So they're a major pain in the butt to try to coordinate around stuff. I used to have my taxes right here on this little side step thing, but I put this here instead. Keeping the taxes out isn't too big of a deal. But yeah, I know how frustrating it is. Then another thing that really sucks, and you guys pay very close attention, these Omega Labs, you cannot store them and you can't bulldoze them. So once they're on your map, they're on your map forever. If you don't plan to build a lot of Omega, I highly recommend not putting too many of these labs out, because they took away the contest of mayors assignments where you get where you have to make canisters. So there's no reason for you to need this, especially this many, unless you plan to build a lot of Omega. It just takes up unnecessary space. Okay, so let's go to the design challenge screen here. But anybody here who has has a really badass city design or whatever, and you want to kind of show it off, submit it on our Facebook page. I don't know if I want to use that. Let's see, what do we got here? 4, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so yeah, I could do that. Let me go ahead and get a final attack in here. Okay. What does he need? Oh, okay, he's already got that. Alright, so let's go to the design screen. I hate how you can't see the chat on the design screen. That is the stupidest thing ever. Okay, so it looks like this is what they're giving us, huh? Okay, so as I was going to show you guys the casino here, these are actually part of a previous pass. Well, not really a pass. It's just really old buildings. This one is anyway. That's what these two look like. I think this one looks pretty cool. This one's okay. What was the other one? Let's claim that. Okay. Let's see. What is our requirements? We need to have a minimum of 5 beach, all residents covered by entertainment, and the 10,000 pop. Well, that's easy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the beach stuff out. What do we got? Just put this one. Thankfully, they add all this stuff back to your inventory, because, man, that would suck if you had to pick it all up. Okay, that's plenty. Now, I usually just do the Latin homes. I don't know why. I have, like, no rhyme or reason. I just do. Okay, so usually the first thing I do is rearrange the coverage zone. So I think we're gonna, oops. Go like that. We'll put that there. Well, here's the thing. The reason I do the design challenge is because I want the buildings, but I totally agree that the voting is ridiculous. But the buildings are definitely worth it, because you know you're going to get like enough to unlock at least the buildings, because the way they had it set up before this one was you would just get, you know, the pass or whatever. You weren't able to pick the rewards that you want, which is really stupid. But at least they made it to where you can actually get to the end this time. Okay. I hate the way these services are. You have no idea. So retarded. But yeah, I agree. The design challenges are ridiculous. That's why I do the bare minimum that I have to get the points for it. Okay, don't buy these, the design challenge bundle packs. These are an absolute ripoff. You gain nothing from this, you know, like, that's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It gets destroyed. And even if you do get 5 stars or you do win, so what? You know, it's not like that was worth spending that amount of money. So definitely, if you are going to buy anything, okay, fine, buy the blueprints or whatever. At least that you actually gain something. Okay, so this is the last one that I have to unlock. It's the Lucky Stars. I don't know if they allow us to have our blueprints roll over or not. I think so, but I mean, no one would really know yet, right? Because it hasn't happened yet. Before, it was just like you would build up through that pass and then the points would get thrown out or whatever. So it'll be interesting to see if they let us hold our blueprints for next time. Okay, this ugly ass house. Put this one up front. And I actually kind of like the look of these. I might do some of these on my my beach map. So let's see. What do we got? What do we want to do here? We've got... I don't know if I want to add any more residential. Normally I can do what I need to do with the residentials provided. I don't think I have. Like I can hit the 10,000 or whatever without having to buy any more services. It would be nice if, you know what they should do? They should put it to where when you put out a house like this, it shows if you're in the health zone or the fire zone or whatever, so you don't have to look every time. That is so ridiculous. Just like the Epic projects, they should show like the item it's asking for without having to click on the damn bubble every time. That would be awesome. Such a simple concept, and it would make the game so much better. Okay. How much money have I spent? Oh, you don't even want to know. Over the 6 years that I've been playing, I've spent about $1,800 on this damn game. Granted, most of it was stuff that... How do I put this? If I had been educated and knew what I knew now, I wouldn't have had to spend hardly any money besides the mayor's pass. But because I made a lot of mistakes, it was not pretty. I mean, it's definitely cost me a pretty chunk. But again, that's the whole reason I even made the channel, was to save people all of the mistakes and suffering and money that I spent and time and everything. I was like, there's no reason why anybody should have to suffer like this. This is ridiculous. And all it was just knowledge. You know, having the right knowledge is pretty much priceless. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and buy the services now, because I know we're going to need them. Alright. Now, what the hell are these people complaining about? There's no pollution square, right? Not really. Yeah. Complaining people. I hate how this, how you can't fit another... There we go. Scoot that over. Hey, Linda. Some of the, messages don't pop up on my screen, so if I'm not trying to ignore you guys. Is that you, End? I'd like beautiful cities, but they have few people. If you design high populated cities, they are ugly. What do you mean? So, I'm going to show you guys... Hang on. For those of you guys who haven't seen it. So I want to show you guys the map that I started working on the other day. I need some advice, input on some of my designs. I try to have people look at my designs and, you know, tell me if anything looks, you know, bad, or if it would look better if I tried this or that. I started working on Frosty, although that map is kind of a pain in the butt to work on, to be honest. But I'm going to show you guys the latest stuff. Okay, so you guys are familiar with my capital map. Grab these. Okay. What was I doing? Frosty. Yeah, I mean, from what I can tell, like, if you just. It seems like they've already do the judging, you know? Like, it doesn't matter what other people say about your design. It's more like it's, like, auto generated based off the stuff you have placed out. Because I've noticed some of my really beautiful stuff gets really low ratings, but when I just cram pack a bunch of, like, you know, casinos and education and just cram pack it full of stuff, I get a higher rating. Okay, so let's see here. So this is my sunny map. I know a lot of you guys have probably seen this already. And I started working on this side, which I'm not really sure if I like this wall here, but I've had a hard time trying to get these walls to actually look good, especially when they're so damn expensive, right? Um, let's see, hang on. Okay. This side here, I haven't figured out what I want to do with this, but I was thinking about putting some Latin American homes um, around here and getting rid of most of the sunny homes because they're honestly just uglier than hell. And I was kind of thinking about doing a theme park on this one with all the Ferris wheels and bumper cars and all that good stuff. So this one's probably going to be a entertainment center thing. And then I've got hang on. Limestone is probably my favorite, honestly, out of all of them, besides my capital, of course. I wanted to do something similar with Green Valley, but do it more swamp-like. I also thought it'd be cool to do like kind of like an abandoned Ferris wheel um, thing, but nothing makes it look real dark and gloomy is the problem. Okay, so this is green or limestone, and this is the one I like the best, I think. So I just really like the way the water is and all that. But I did the roads like this so that you could put stuff on all four sides. So somebody who was asking about government buildings earlier, I don't know if you've ever tried out the roundabout technique, but it works really good if you have the buildings that require stuff be on the left or right hand side. You know, for example, this bird needs the road on the left hand side in order to face forward. So that helps. Same with where is it? That that market. This one here, the dumpling market, requires a road on the left hand side. But anyways, I've got the koalas here, and then I did this red thing, this red wall. Put the pathway, you know, across the front of the houses here, which I didn't realize I broke it up with that. But anyways, yeah. So right now I'm just trying to figure out where I want to go with this in terms of this residential area. I don't know if I should continue on with water kind of going up the left hand side or if I should just put it all to houses or what. But the majority of it here is basically just animals and swamps and stuff like that. Also, the opinion bubbles are going to be where you guys get a majority of your rares. So, you know, if you can get the Sims talking, you know, by placing stuff down or whatever, try to get them talking. That helps a lot. Okay. The next map is which one? What do we got? I think I've got. I can't remember what I did over here recently. This one might be the one I work on a little more next. I don't know. I started with this diamond shaped thing here. Like this. And I was gonna, do water coming down in here. Maybe have some bridges that go like all the way across to one side and some boats coming down through the pathway or whatever. I just haven't figured out how to make it work yet. Okay. What do I have any? What was I working on as far as this goes? Oh, I should have done that. Okay. Now if I see a stupid Latin one, I can upgrade it. Alright, let's go to the Frosty map. I'll show you guys what I did recently. I took out a bunch of the stuff on the first map, and I've kind of got lost on what I want to do with it. This thing that sucks about the Frosty map is when you put the stuff on the snowy parts, it like dulls a lot of stuff down, but I do like this part that I did. I've got the walkway here with the little shops and stuff. Like I said, it just kind of sucks that it puts this haze over everything and makes it look all like dull. Okay. When these blue trees light up though, it looks really awesome. These blue ones here. So I was kind of thinking about doing like how to explain this? Kind of like a haunted, gloomy graveyard stuff, like all the Halloween stuff and things like that. Which honestly is probably what we're going to work on today, will be this map. So I'm thinking, I don't know what I want to do with this. The only reason it's even on this map is because it's got snow on the bottom of it. Okay, let's see. Let's try to get a road going this way. So, a lot of people ask for design tips in terms of like where to begin. And honestly, I think a lot of people's trouble is that, how do I explain this? They think it is hard to design, but I think people are more intimidated by, when they see really good designs from other people, they think, oh my god, I'll never be able to do something like that, when in reality, it's a little easier than it looks, right? It's not, super easy, but it's easier than it looks to make something halfway decent. I'm just really picky, and my OCD comes kicking in, and I end up dinking around for like 10 hours on one little area. Okay, so in this case, I put the coverage here for now, so it's just this tiny area that can have houses for the moment. So I'm going to put these houses back, and then I might add in another area here, I'm not sure. But I'm trying to decide how much of this I want to be water or what I got going on here. So I'm thinking, we'll pull out all of the haunted style stuff here. We've got the graveyard. What do we got? This thing actually looks kind of cool when the eyes light up. Put those out. Hello, what's up? Okay. I really like this one as well, but again, I'd rather that one be out where it can actually be really visible. else do we got? We got this. We got that Bigfoot Yeti thing. Might have to put out this as well. This thing looks really cool as well. Okay, so now that we have a general idea, I really like the way that see how these things glow blue? The blue eyes and all that. How to earn leaf simoleons. Well, there's a couple different ways. You can do your HQ shipments, which are a joke, but you'll definitely want to do those. And then what you should do is you should produce Green Valley items, you know, like the yoga mats and the flip-flops, and then you sell them to the bubbles that pop up. And that's going to be your best way to get them. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll put this kind of, let's see, that's what this side looks like after it gets all lit up. I think we'll do like an ice sculpture display. So we've got that ice castle, and we'll do that with this somewhere in this general area here. Thinking probably see here. You guys hear that bird? That thing is obnoxious. I cannot stand unnecessary noise. Okay. So we've got the sculpture here. I don't know which way. Okay. There we go. And then I think, try to figure out where I want to put the, my god, that bird is gonna die, I swear. Shut up, dude! Blow your feathers off with my 9mm. Oh, seriously. Like, who does that? That is one rude-ass bird. He's just sitting outside my car, wherever, tweeting above my head. Every time he does, my eye twitches. Okay, seriously. This bird is gonna die. Dude! Oh, he's stupid-ass bird. Oh my god, you have no idea. I got this weird disease called, like, misophonia. I don't know how you pronounce it. But it's basically where you get extremely agitated to noise. My club name is Neverland. But we don't just accept people. You have to apply in. Okay. So now that we've hidden that roadway, I'm trying to think where I want to put that castle. You know, we could probably... Oh, that's one of the large ones. Okay. Put that over there. Oh, look, it's like Marysville, camping along the freeway. It's like Seattle. Okay. Trying to decide if I want to put the castle here and have it kind of lead to the bridge. That's what I might do. What do you mean, how to cancel a task? You start it and then cancel it. See, go maybe about there, and then a lot of the designing, like, tips or whatever is trying to, how do I explain this? You want to hide all of the things that don't look good the best that you can, and you want to utilize any bit of road that you can. For example, this having the front part of the road, anything that I can put in front of it that would, look good universally, I usually will. Because the less roads, the better. Okay, so this castle here is... I think what we'll do, though, is we'll take out the this type of bridge and put a different one down, something that looks a little better. Okay, let's see. And then we'll put... Where is... We can put this little shop here. Or... that... Okay. Oops. Okay. I think that... I don't know where... I really like the snow globe, but I don't know where I want to put it. Let's take this out and do a different style bridge. They really need to give us some better bridges, I know that. This is ridiculous. Okay. I don't know if I want to go with Plumb Bob or not. Yeah, oh, it doesn't look too bad, I guess. What else do we got here? We've got that one, but no. I would do the red one, because it actually looks halfway decent on this map, but I don't have enough pieces, and I'm not wasting all my stuff for that. Okay, so we'll do that, and then... do a boat. I actually like the smaller one better, I just don't want to pay that much. Okay, so I think... let's get those blue glowing things. Put one on each side, how's that? Guess we'll have to do that since we did it there. Okay. Now, blue glowing eyes. I don't know if that doesn't look too bad actually. we've got this stupid thing. So around the back of this stuff, we don't actually need the road up there, so we can just put some trees in there. I usually try to put the darker trees when there's something bright in front of them, so they kind of accent off. Okay, like that. So we might actually be able to get away with putting... Let's see here. Bears, maybe? Can't see. There we go. Put the bear there. Okay. I don't know if I like that, the way this castle is. Let's see. We need like a universal building for this. No. This is usually what takes the longest, is arranging stuff to look good. Okay. Now, trying to decide if I should extend the water going out and around over into here. Let's go ahead and bulldoze part of this. Oops. Okay. You guys, give me about 5 minutes. I'm going to restart the stream.